Hello, we are going to wrap up our biology unit with a lab practical. For this portion of the lab practical, you will be assessed on your ability to make a wet mount slide, your ability to document your work through microscope photography, and your ability to identify substances and its magnification based on your data. You will complete this assessment individually and be assigned your own microscope. This assessment is designed to be completed in one class period. Mr. Bingman is going to show you how to do the assessment.
In the back of the room, you'll find 4 different dishes of samples to look at under the microscope. For each sample, you'll need to take a small amount and place it on the slide glass. Take that back to your desk and make a wet mount slide out of it. Do this by placing 2 to 3 drops of water on the sample and then covering it with the cover slip. Once you have a slide, place it on the microscope and look at it at all 3 magnifications. Compare what you see under the microscope to the images in the lab sheet. When you find a match, take an image of that sample and insert your image where it says your image. Then label the boxes with the identity of the sample and the magnification you used to get your image. It's important that the magnification you use in your image matches the magnification that I used when I took my images. You will be assessed on the quality of your image, having correctly identified the substance, and having correctly identified the magnification I used. Finally, when you're all finished, make sure that you leave the microscope clean off the slide glass and the cover slip, and leave them back the way you found them.
The folder is located in Biology Lab Practical Assessments. Make sure you select the correct document for this lab practical, which is Biology Lab Practical Microscope Application Assessment. Remember that the samples are labeled on the table. It may be helpful for you to rename the images after you import them in your drive so you don't get them mixed up. If you do use one of our iPads, we would appreciate it if you returned it to the cart when you are done and plugged it in for the next student. We are looking forward to having you show us what you have learned this quarter.